Lloyd Reyes on his way to the cage, and he is going to take on tonight from Adrenaline Training Center, Malcolm Gordon, one of the highest ranked young flyweights coming out of not just Canada, but all of North America. Lloyd Reyes out of Burlington. Boy, would he like to spoil Malcolm Gordon's party in his hometown.
Most definitely. Malcolm's on a 2-0 fight win streak. Reyes is coming off of a loss with an 0-1 pro record. You can never really let the guy with an 0-1 record, never overlook him. I know that Malcolm in the gym, he is not overlooking his opponent, never does, stays focused, ready to take on Lloyd Reyes. But let's see what Lloyd has. Lloyd's been walking around with a little smirk on his face. He's been, off to the side. He's like, you wait and see. You wait and see what's going to happen. So very understandably, you might just see some magic coming out of Lloyd Reyes' corner, and he might come out with that win.
Lloyd Reyes has a great camp, trains at Alabama, and we'll see his teammate Adam Asenza against Kyle Prepelik in what will be another banger of a fight later on here this evening. Now for Malcolm Gordon and Lloyd Reyes, usually Malcolm Gordon fights at 125 pounds. Tonight, Lloyd Reyes, normally a bantamweight, Malcolm Gordon said, all right, I'll go up and meet you at 135. So Malcolm will be the smaller fighter. Lloyd Reyes will have the size advantage, but Malcolm Gordon is faster than the speed of light when he gets inside the cage. Blink and you might miss it.
Audience here really seems to be welcoming him. Malcolm is smart. He's been doing this a long time. When he first went down to Las Vegas to hook up with the coach, Sean Tompkins, Sean told him that he had something. That was enough for Malcolm to dedicate his life to mixed martial arts. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he is a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he is very well versed. Worked on his stand-up striking skills. He's coming in today. He also knows how to cut weight efficiently. So I don't know how much of a difference we're going to see in these guys' their sizes. But obviously when they're toe-to-toe, we're going to definitely see that. But Malcolm normally fighting at 125, stepping up because there is not a lot of people in the pool of 125 here in Ontario. So he stepped up. Lloyd Reyes stepped up at 135. These guys are ready to bang at that division.
And Alex, do my eyes deceive me, or is that former UFC featherweight #1 contender Mark Hominick in the corner of Malcolm Gordon?
That's right, Mark the Machine Hominick, UFC superstar, former UFC superstar, recently retired. Once again, like we mentioned in the last fight, looking across the ring, seeing what type of training partners that your opponent has, that can throw a very huge mind game on you. So,
and a man in the corner of Malcolm Gordon who goes unknown, but is without a doubt one of the toughest men in Canada, in North America, maybe the world, is Pete Brown.
Oh, right off the start, Lloyd Reyes gets in front of Malcolm as he's making his lap. Boys are ready to go. This is going to be a good fight.
Whoa,
this is going to be a good fight. Starting off the beginning, Reyes, I believe, just getting this crowd amped up. I'm amped.
This bout is scheduled
and Lloyd
for
Reyes
3
just flipped off Malcolm
rounds
Gordon too on his way back
PFC
across the cage.
Bantamweight division. Introducing first, the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 134 3/4 pounds. He is a mixed martial artist with a record of 0-1, fighting out of Burlington, Ontario. Lloyd Tigana Reyes.
Crowd not so pumped with Lloyd Reyes.
Stands across the cage to my right and fights out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight and even 135 pounds. He is a mixed martial artist and has a perfect professional record of 2-0, fighting out of London, Ontario. Malcolm X Gordon.
What a great response. These guys in London, Ontario love
Your
Malcolm Gordon.
Ryan Bout.
They're here cheering him on. Malcolm looks pumped, ready. This is going to be a fast fight. This is going to be quick. And I think you're going to see a lot of transitions here.
And very simple for the folks at home in this one. Lloyd Reyes in the black trunks, Malcolm Gordon, the white trunks. We are underway, and you see there is a bit of a size advantage for Lloyd Reyes, but not as much as I would have thought, Alex. Malcolm Gordon, after weigh-ins, looks fantastic in the cage. And Reyes coming out right away. A couple of early jabs.
Quick right hand lands by Reyes. Outside leg kick by Reyes. Oh, returning. Outside leg kick, Malcolm.
And now Gordon looking to get his range. Malcolm so quick inside the cage as Reyes tries to come over the top, but Malcolm's able to get his hands up and absorb most of that one. Inside leg kick misses.
Both guys very, very comfortable right now. Standing, try to find their range. Nobody's really sitting in the pocket and throwing. They're throwing 1 or 2 punches and then they're back out again, okay? So, once one of them
body kick land, and Reyes dropped Malcolm Gordon.
Oh,
Gordon back to his feet, shoots in on the single, looking to make it a double. As Reyes caught Gordon while he was backing up.
Putting that pressure in. Malcolm getting that outside with a takedown.
And now into full guard, well, pardon me, half guard, as Malcolm was able to trap one of Reyes' legs underneath. You can hear Reyes' corner shouting for him to take the arm, but Malcolm Gordon looking to make that extremely difficult, as it looks, Alex, like Malcolm Gordon might have been able to get his senses back.
I think he did take that opportunity, kind of stayed close, not give up any positions. Let that ringer get back to normal. Let that little mind of yours get back to the fight and not be focusing, concentrating on how painful that could have been.
Reyes bringing his legs up, looking perhaps triangle or arm bar. Underhooking as Gordon tries to come over the top with the right hand. Can't find it. Now Gordon with some hard shots to the body and one to the head.
Nice punches.
And again, Gordon looking to work the head as he stays strong on top of Reyes. Gordon, Alex, is looking to create some room for himself, but every time he's able to create a little bit of posture, Reyes brings those legs up, as now Gordon's starting to rain down with the right hand.
Yes, Gordon setting these punches up.
Hammer
big
fist.
right hand. He's got to be careful of the arm here.
Still going hammer fist. Reyes wants triangle. Gordon's able to slip
End to the
away.
side he goes. Malcolm Gordon getting side control. Oh.
And Gordon landed a couple of strong lefts before
him
looking
into
for a
the feet.
choke. Traps that leg down, has top position looking inside on a choke. Gordon rolling through with him. Reyes is able to pull the one arm away, but Malcolm Gordon has recovered in a big way here in the first round.
Very, very big.
Separating now, perhaps looking for a Kimura.
Oh, locking up that Kimura.
Getting it back in.
Oh, nice setup of punches. You're only going to see something like that.
And now Gordon back to his feet, and he's
Gordon
hunting
not
the
giving an
takedown.
opportunity.
Reyes opening up.
Reyes coming
Lefts
heavy,
and
throwing
rights.
bombs. Malcolm here.
Oh! Drops Reyes! Malcolm Gordon!
What a knockout win!
On Reyes!
What a knockout win by Malcolm Gordon! Late in the first round.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness gracious!
Everybody is up on their feet. What a fantastic knockout win by Malcolm Gordon. Catching Reyes off guard. Wow. Now that was an electric knockout, and that he got him on the button. I am very impressed with the capabilities of Malcolm Gordon. That's at 135. He's a typical 125er. Now that solidified his position within his ranking.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brian Beauchamp halts this bout at 3 minutes 38 seconds of the opening round due to excessive strikes. Your winner by technical knockout, Malcolm X Gordon.
What a big win by Malcolm Gordon. Now to the center of the cage. Reed Duffy.
Malcolm Gordon, what a fight that was. What a round. Early on, you got yourself in a little bit of trouble, got knocked down. You bounced right back up like a Super Bowl, hit the double leg takedown, and from there, it was all Malcolm X. What's going through your mind right now?
I would just like to thank Lloyd Reyes and their team for coming out, making it all the way to London for this show. He's a super tough guy, and, there's no disrespect. It was just, he's tough. I knew he was going to bring it, so, I had to match that intensity, especially stepping up for this fight, so, yeah.
Both of you guys got real intense in that cage. Not hard to understand why. This fight means a lot. You're now 3-0, including 2 fights where you jumped up out of your normal weight class. What's next for Malcolm X?
Whatever happens. Whoever they want me to fight, that's what I'm gonna do. You gotta make a run at these things, and I'm just excited to come out and do what I love right in front of all the fans here in London. So,
Hometown Malcolm, I know you got a lot of people you want to thank. Might have to pull out the laundry list, but fire away.
Yeah, once again, I'd love to thank Street Soldier. They've supported me since I've got into this professionally. M&A Sports Media, Tiles by Design, Kimura Wear, Team Tompkins, obviously, Adrenaline Training Center, and if you guys watch all these fighters here, and you guys want to get into this, chop on down to Adrenaline Training Center, that door's always open for you guys to come and train.
Malcolm Gordon, what a great fight. London, let's hear it for one of your own.